Multi-skills video tutorial. In this video tutorial, we will learn how to install Postgre on Windows. So this is the list of a step which we will be performing on installing the PostgreSQL on Windows. First step is downloading the executable. Second, we will install the PostgreSQL from the binary or the executable that we have downloaded. And in the third step, we will access PostgreSQL using command prompt and pgadmin4. So let us start with the first step. So what we are going to do is we are going to download PostgreSQL. So in your browser, just search for download PostgreSQL and you will see the first option, downloads hyphen PostgreSQL. Just click that and we have to do it for Windows. So just click Windows and then the first option, Windows installer, interactive installer by Enterprise DB. So just download the installer. So here you can see that table which says the first one is PostgreSQL version, then which operating system it is, and that's it. So we are going to go with the latest version, which is 12.3. The other versions are 11.8, 10, 9, 9.5, 9.4, etc. 9.3 is not supported. So most of the time when we download the binary or when we download some software, we get in touch with the application owner who instruct us like which version of PostgreSQL has to be installed. Since this is a demo environment, so I'm going with the latest version, which is 12.3. So just click, so you can see this download for Windows x86-64. Just click that, downloads, and the download will start. So I'm not going to do this because I've already downloaded the binary on my system. So I'm just going to start with the installation. So I have downloaded PostgreSQL 12 and we are going to install this on my system. So it is a Windows laptop, so we are going to install on that. The installation is very easy. There is nothing great like any other software which we install on Windows. It is like that only. So the tricky part will be when we are going to make some changes on it. So I'm waiting for the first screen to appear. So you can see that setup PostgreSQL, welcome to PostgreSQL setup wizard. So just say next. And the first screen which comes up, it says the installation directory, the location where all the data files will be located. So we'll go with the default location, which is C program files, PostgreSQL/12. Just say next. And there will be four options which will be installed by default. The first is PostgreSQL database server. We are going with that. The second is pgadmin4, which is a graphical tool for managing and accessing your PostgreSQL database and the server. Then we have something called as Stack Builder. If you download and install this, this will help you in installing additional tools, drivers, and applications. So this is good to have this. The fourth default option, which will be downloaded, is the command line tool, like your pg base backup, pg dump, or pg restore. So these will be installed by default. So let's go with all the default options. First is the database server, then pgadmin tool, which is a GUI tool. Then is a stack builder, which we should include in case we wanted to have something extra downloaded later on. So this is required. So command line tools, this will have all the command lines tools installed. So just go with the next. And please provide a password for database super user. So this you have to remember. This is the database user, which is Postgre, and this is a super user. So I'm just giving some password. Make sure that you remember this, because when after the installation for the first time when you access your database, you will need this password. Please select the port number. So by default, PostgreSQL works on 5432 port number. We'll go with the default locale, so this is fine. Just go next, and you can see that there are a lot of things like installation directory. By default, all the data files will be here, and C colon program files PostgreSQL 12. This is your installation directory, and data directory is also same. Database is on port 5432. It is listening on this port, and database super user is Postgre, and rest of and I think that that's more than sufficient. Just go with the next, and this is going to install Postgre on the system. This is going to take at least 20 minutes for that time being. I'm just going to pause this video. So once it is installed, I'll resume it, and then we will see how to access PostgreSQL database using command line and pgadmin 4. Welcome back. The installation has just finished. Now you can see the final screen which says completing the PostgreSQL setup wizard. So I'll just press finish as the installation is finished now. So this is the stack builder screen which will appear in case you wanted to add some more drivers or features, so you can use that. So just I'm saying cancel, and my installation is done. So now the next step is just go to your Windows screen and look for Postgre. So uh, this was PostgreSQL 12, so we are here, and you need to look for SQL shell. Just click that, and you will see a screen which says server localhost. Yes, we wanted to log into the same host, so it will be localhost. Just press enter. Database is Postgres, Postgre, which we wanted to log in. Port is 5432, the default one. Username is Postgre, that is fine. And now it will prompt for the password. This is the same password which you have feed in earlier. So just provide the password, and you are on to the Postgre SQL command prompt. So just say /l, and this will list down all the databases, or /du. This will list down all the databases, sorry, the roles which have been created. And now let's do one more thing. This is how do we access using the command prompt. In case you wanted to access it using the pgadmin 4, just go to PostgreSQL folder, and look for pgadmin 4. This is the GUI tool which is used to access your uh, PostgreSQL. The management is very easy. Everything is there in the GUI mode, so it is good to have this handy. And so I have just clicked the pgadmin 4, and this is coming up. So this is management tool for PostgreSQL, and now you can see on the screen it is saying starting pgadmin 4 server. So this should come up any moment. So it is appearing in the browser, localhost colon 57414/browser, and let me reset the master password for uh, pgadmin 4. So I've set in the password for pgadmin master, and now you will have to connect to the PostgreSQL 12, which is installed on your local system. So it is saying please enter the password for the user Postgre to connect to the server PostgreSQL 12. So just feed in the password, and say OK. If everything is fine, then it will connect. You can see that there are some things populated downwards. If you click the database, this will show that by default there is a Postgres database which is installed and owned by Postgres role. So this is created, and there are a lot of things in some other tutorial we will see how to use it, but this is how do we connect to Postgres SQL using command prompt and pgadmin GUI tool. So just a recap of what we have done: we have installed PostgreSQL on Windows. We downloaded the executable from the from Enterprise DB. We went with the latest version, which is 12. Then we installed using the PostgreSQL installer, and then we access the PostgreSQL using the command prompt and pgadmin for. Just you need to remember that the Postgre password which you have provided during the installation, that you need to remember so that you can connect using the command prompt and pgadmin 4. So this is the basic of how do we install it on Windows, but there are a lot of things apart from this. So in some other tutorial, we'll see how to work on those. For now, it is bye from me, and see you in the next tutorial. I hope this is going to help, and thanks for watching this.